Coronation Street star Vicky Myers has revealed how she almost didn't get the role of DS Lisa Swain, and also spoken about how playing the police powerhouse wasn't her first role in the long-running show. The actress has just marked a year of being a regular in the role, having originally been signed up for 4 episodes back in 2021. At the time, Vicky explained in a new interview that Lisa was simply DS Swain, as she led the police investigation into the assaults on Nina Lucas and Seb Franklin, which led to the latter's death. However, Lisa later returned for a number of other high-profile cases, including on-the-run serial killer Stephen Reed. Still, it wasn't until March last year that Lisa was made a recurring cast member in the long-running show. It came as the detective sergeant was seen getting her teeth stuck into the case of Joel Deering and Lauren Bolton. But it was then during that storyline that fans began to learn more about Lisa's background, discovering her late wife, Becky, was killed in the line of duty. It wasn't until last summer that Betsy Swain arrived, and it was confirmed that she was Lisa's teenage daughter with Becky. Since then, Lisa has struck up a much-hoped-for romance with Carla Connor, but it's been far from plain sailing. Now, Vicky has told how she discovered that she was almost not brought in to audition for the role of Lisa, while also speaking about how she initially got herself onto the cobbles for 2 previous stints. The soap star's first role was as a nurse in Corrie, was in 1998. She acted alongside Denise Welch, who played Natalie Horrocks, and Philip Middlemiss whilst filming DeBarn's death scenes in what was a walk-on role. She then later played the driver who came to the rescue after Tyrone and Molly Dobbs had been in a car accident up in the hills. I have been in Coronation Street twice before, and the second time I did an audition. Somebody else was injured, and they needed somebody to drive the car. She revealed on Corrie and Emmerdale's joint video podcast, Off Script, with hosts Kelvin and Liz Fletcher. It was literally the day before, and it was when photo driving licenses first come out, so they needed a paper version and a picture driving license, so it was a case of whoever was first to get back to my agent and had a showreel, and then that was that. So the next day, I found myself filming with Alan Halsall, Tyrone, in Kettlesholme, and I was the drive or a vehicle. She went on to reveal, but what almost stopped me from even being asked to self-tape for Lisa Swain, who wasn't Lisa Swain, she was DS Swain for 4 episodes, was the head of casting, Jenny Radcliffe, pulled me aside when we cast for Betsy. She said, "This is quite surreal." I'm paraphrasing there. But she said, "I nearly didn't bring you in, ask you to audition for Lisa, because you had played a policewoman a couple of times before. She just wondered if I'd be interested in doing it." And obviously at that point, we were 3 years down the line and casting for Lisa Swain's daughter and knowing full well the relationship was going to blossom between her and somebody else. It is then when she also confirmed. Actually, it's 4 years ago this week that I did my very first scene on Coronation Street. As Lisa, Vicky was also asked about her first official day in her new role and revealed walking out on the famous Trafford-based set towards the iconic Rovers' return that she knew she'd be in this place for a while, as she felt at home, and like she'd known the place all her life.